Alright guys, the first thing, I went ahead and used my carbon fiber wrap and I covered just the hood where the hood lines are, and just the hood itself, because I was having issues. Obviously, if you've seen my past videos on this, I've mentioned before where I used to have the LED wires taped to underneath this body. It was weird, but it showed lines into the paint of the LED wires going to, it was just permanent, like darker lines. It was really weird. So I do have another brand new body for this, but before I wanted to beat this body up more. Little issues with the paint is, you know, it still makes the body, you know, I can still use the body, but I figured I can just cover that part up. Now on the sides, it still has a few of those marks. I'm not sure what was going on. In the sun you can really see it, but it's very hard to see it on the sides opposed to the hood. The hood, it was just obvious. So I went ahead and put that carbon fiber wrap on there. I had one little nick on it. I didn't notice that until I had it all trimmed up and ready to go. So I just roll with it. I figured it's going to get nicked up anyway. Let me know your thoughts on how that ended up looking. You know, if you think it looks cool. It did give it its own unique look opposed to all the other Ascents out there. And of course with the my bed cover, I do like what I did there. I do have it velcroed so I can easily access the body pins in the back. Now this only has 2 rear body pins on it, but also the final thing I did is I put my Injora deep dish wagon wheel tires on wheels on here, along with the Injora the crawler tires, the MTs, the monster truck MT. Love these tires and tread. I had them on my FJ40 Jeep, Toyota FJ40, but I had to take them off of that because I liked how it looked. But I noticed when it fully flexed, I did more tests with the flexing on it. When it was at fully max flex, it was catching on the body. Where that has a hard body on it, that body was really close to the tires anyway, but it was catching and causing the temps to rise in the motor. It was kind of gripping it, and when I was side heeling and I was seeing it, I noticed the motor was getting hotter and having to work harder to be able to work against that. It was almost working like a brake. That body was digging right into it. So when I tried it on my little side heel platform over here, and I kept doing it over and over, and the motor was getting pretty warm, pretty hot, and it was locking it up. So I had to work really hard to unlock that tire where it was bound up against that body. So it wasn't worth keeping those on that one for that reason alone. So I wanted to try them out on this. Since this originally had white rims on it, white wheels, they were plastic, and I really liked the tires that were on it stock. They did really good on trailing. But these tires I like it the best, so I figured I'd go ahead and try these on this. Let me know how you think that it looks on this. Now I did have the black wagon wheels that weren't deep dish. They were just slightly, they were just a little bit deep, not as deep as these. These are like maxed out, which brings the wheel out further, so it has a wider stance, so it is better on side heeling. I figured this would be a good RC to try these out on, and I really love the look. I think it looks fine, and these tires work so good. I definitely wanted to use them on something that I do drive kind of frequently. I take this one out on the mountains a whole lot. I love driving this thing. But let me know your thoughts of how it looks in the comment section. Hope you guys are all doing well. I am running this on 3S, and I have a brush system in here. Look at all the leaves. But I have the Holmes Hobby 550 can 13 turn Crawlmaster Sport. Love that thing. And of course I have my Hobby Wing 1080. I love throwing them things in every kind of anything with a brush motor. I put a 1080 on pretty much, if it fits. I really like these Holmes Hobbies Crawlmaster motors. They're 5-slot motors, so they give you excellent slow speed control. But with it being a lower turn motor, it's got a little bit more punch and higher speed. So just really excellent. It's easily my favorite motors of all budget motors for crawlers. and trail trucks. I do like the Trail Masters. The Trail Masters are a 3-slot motor, just like most standard motors. And that's okay. It gives it a little bit extra speed, which they work great too on trail trucks. But for this one being, I use this on trails and I crawl with it both. So this is like the best of both worlds in that motor. So these Crawl Master Sports are just excellent. I can't brag enough on them because I just love them. Anyway, that's about it. I guess I'll quit rambling on. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit that like button. It gets the video out there to everybody. Hope you guys are doing well, and as always, thank you for everything.